difficult spot, back to back, missing obviously Joker and AG. I feel like the fight was good tonight. Do you agree with that? Never.
Yeah, I mean, I thought our guys, considering the circumstances, 3 games and 4 nights, I thought we played hard, but we needed to play harder. Gave up 31 points in transition, and that was the whole message all day long against arguably the best running team in the league, makes, misses, turnovers. And, 34 assists, only 12 turnovers, not a bad number. But 31 fast break to 11, you got scored by 20 on the break in a game you lose by 10. And they were just examples. I could tell we were dead tired in that third quarter, fourth quarter. Turnover, made basket, and they were just driving the ball down our throat, throwing the ball over our heads, and we just weren't able to get back. Yeah, I thought our guys competed, but against that team, you got to compete even harder.
Do you feel like that effort level? I'm trying to get a sense of how you feel about that effort level versus the defensive performance. You just talked about some of those things. Do you feel like there's more they can give, or is it more there's more they're going to have to give some way?
Yeah, no, I thought we didn't lose tonight because our guys didn't play hard.
Right.
I felt the Portland game was one of those games where we didn't bring anywhere close to the effort that we need to. Tonight, it's I think tie game going into the fourth quarter. And, second half they shot 48 from the field. Obviously, you have to give a lot of credit to Kobe White. That kid's playing at a really high level and did so again tonight. Had 24 at the half, had 37 for the game. Josh Giddey, 26, 9, and 8. Those two players, obviously. And then I thought, Jalen Smith and Terry off the bench were really impactful. So, no, I don't look at this game without watching the film saying, man, we didn't play hard. I thought we competed, but we allowed the same thing to beat us over and over, which was transition.
Jamal looked like he was taking this loss especially hard just as he was walking off. What did you kind of see from him, especially down the stretch, just trying to will the team back into it?
We all should be taking this loss hard. I hope it's not just Jamal Murray that's taking this loss hard. I think there's a lot of guys in that locker room that are taking this loss hard. Jamal went out there, competed, been playing at a high level, and they gave him a lot of extra attention. And we needed some other guys just to step up and make some plays, and we just weren't unable to do so tonight. That happens at times.
When you lose a game like this, where you necessarily you don't have a rest advantage, and some of the circumstances are out of your control, does it accentuate a loss like Portland, where you just didn't play with the level?
Portland's over. We moved past Portland. We beat Houston last night, so I don't look in the rearview mirror. I look forward. We lost tonight against Chicago. We got Milwaukee coming in here. We got Utah coming in here. We got Minnesota coming in here. We got San Antonio coming in here. So we lost tonight. Give the Bulls credit, and we'll have to be better come Milwaukee.
Defensively, it seems like this year the league has really allowed the offensive player to take up the space, create the contact with the defensive player, and either making that space a layup or getting a foul called. How as a defensive player are you supposed to stop guys that are allowed to just kind of get you off of?
It's a great question. It's one that I ask the referees quite often. If an offensive player just puts his head down, jumps into you over and over and over again, I don't know how you're supposed to guard that. And I'm asking for clarification because I want to be able to help my guys. I want to help Peyton Watson, who's trying to do the right thing by taking the hit in the chest and showing his hands. Everything we're telling him to do, and he's still getting a foul call. I want to help Peyton Watson when he's guarding a player who jumps A to B into his body and gets 2 free throws. So we have to find a way to be better, whether that's continuing to talk to the referees, talking to the league. Obviously, they shot 26 free throws. We shot 24. So the free throw attempts, were fairly even. But they attack you for 48. That's one thing they do, and we knew that going in. They're one of the best running teams in the league for a reason because they run for 4 quarters. They never stop coming at you. And we saw that throughout the game this evening.
Well, a week or two ago, it felt like you maybe didn't know what you were getting out of Peyton on a night-to-night basis. Do you feel like he's improved kind of he's provided the consistency you've been looking for the last 5 or so?
Yeah, he was great. 24 points, 6 rebounds, 4 blocks, makes some big threes. impacting the game across the board on both ends of the court. So, as I often say, for any young player in this league, not just Peyton Watson, not just Christian Brown, but for any young player in this league, consistency is by far the greatest challenge. Can you find a way to be great one night and really good the next, instead of having peaks and valleys? And I think, to your point, Vinny, I think Peyton's done a good job of kind of bringing forth that effort that we need from him and contributing in an efficient manner like he did tonight. He had a really good performance getting the start with Aaron out.
Peyton was really good in transition. Got to the line a bunch of times. What's the key for him there?
Attack mindset. You have a young 21, 22-year-old player who is an outstanding athlete, one of our better athletes, obviously. And I think in today's NBA, everybody just, thinks about the three-point line so much. And I think for Peyton Watson, have an attack mindset in transition, put pressure on the defense, put pressure on the rim, get to the free throw line. And then when the ball finds you off a driving kick, or Jamal Murray's being double teamed, or Nicole's being double teamed, and that ball finds you, step into your shot and shoot it with confidence. But I want all of our players to play with an attack mindset. Again, only 11 fast break points tonight. We have to be better in transition. That's an area that we've excelled at all season long, and it just hasn't been as consistent as of late.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, everybody.
Malone, Peyton,